Now going to put me in a Kesa Gatame position. So my very first thing that I need to do is I realize what position I'm in, and I'm going, uh-oh, this is dangerous. So we talked about people getting and trying to lock their hands together. Before you do that, you will lock your hands together, but you're also going to do it a different way. The first thing I need to do is I need to turn my knees and walk my knees into his back. And I bring this leg, the top leg, high. So come around the back and see what my feet look like. You see how my knees walk and go here. Now try a neck crank here. No neck crank. He doesn't have the angle. He can't do it. When he's got me flat and he rolls his rib cage, move your rib cage back more. Yes, good. Now dig it in. Yes. Oh, that's bad. When I'm like this, now try. I'm fine. Now, my hands are in danger. I have to grab my hands together. Most people do this. No good. Look at my elbow. Grab your hands together. Go. Watch. Now go. Go. Come on, bro. Hit it. Right. So when I reach my hand around here, I come around his floating rib and I turn my palm up. Come up for a sec. This is like when we teach you guys, when you're in safety position, guard top. When you have your hands like this, it's dangerous. Why?
Elbows are out.
My elbows are sticking out, and I really have to be cognizant about bringing my elbows in. But we have to do it when there's strikes, right? What's a better way to do it when there's no strikes? Where you'll never mess it up. I turn my hands this way, and then where are my elbows? They're always in. He puts me in the Kesa Gatame position. Okay, I turn on my side, walk my legs in, turn my hands, get under his floating rib. Now he's trying to attack. He can't do any of his attacks. Now, from here, the easiest escape that I can go for from this position now is to roll him. So because I'm under his floating rib, I am not going to roll him like a standard side control escape. On the standard side control escape, how do we execute the bump? We bridge where? Over our
shoulder?
Yeah, over our shoulder, nose to the mat, all that good stuff. We're not going to bridge like that. All right? Because his legs are extended out this way. So if I try, so hold me. If I try to bring my feet to the floor and I bridge over my shoulder, he's going to be too heavy. Watch what I do. What I'm going to now do is I'm going to bridge him onto his head this way. And then I roll. And it's a two-part roll. And then boom, we get the first escape. Once you get into that first escape, guess what position you end up in? Standard headlock, schoolyard headlock with the mount. So let's do it again. So he gets me in Kesa Gatame. I turn, and I get here. Now he's trying to go. Now I'm going to go. Watch. Roll me. As soon as he goes to roll me, I do this. And then I sit back into the position, lay into it, and then I try to move away from his knees, flatten them out. I use my hand to stop the roll. When I use my hand to stop the roll, what am I forgetting though? What can he now do? What was the whole point of doing the roll in the first place? Because I couldn't get my... What couldn't I do before? I couldn't get my elbow to the mat, that's right. Okay? But when I put my hand here to stop the roll, what can he now do? He put his elbow to the mat. All right? He goes to execute the roll. I block. Now he can put his elbow to the mat. Once he puts his elbow to the mat, he grabs the shoulder blade. All right? And now you can start escaping. Hook the leg. Yep, start to come up. He gets me here. I start to walk in. Okay? I go here. He goes there. I put my elbow to the mat, grab his shoulder, walk up. Just one thing I forgot to mention, it's not a big deal, but it's just to show you. When he now knows how to do the escape, so this is not going to be a problem for him. Okay, so now I get in Kesa Gatame and I'm putting a lot of pressure. He starts to turn on his side. Oh, he alleviates that pressure instantly. He's turning his elbow in, so I can't get under it. See how he's on his side. I can't emphasize enough. You see how Minkyu is facing this way, all right? Because there's another submission that you can do. You could do an inverted bulldog choke, where if I can turn his head this way, back flat again, I open up and I let him put his elbow to the mat. So then he thinks he can take my back. So now go. No, he can't go. And now I come in and I finish him there. Okay? But Minkyu, you were in a good position. So I come in the position, nice and tight. I try to turn his head. He's gonna bump me before I can turn his head. Yes. And then he puts his elbow to the mat and now he's coming on my back. All right? And again, too, if he stays on his back, tries to lock his hands together from this position and tries to roll me from here, I'm just gonna tap him, all right? As soon as he gets on his side, go, and he starts to walk his knees in, I can't put pressure. Still can't get his elbow to the mat, but now when he bumps, it's either this, or he gets his elbow to the mat.